CEO, FSSAI, Government of India, and all the distinguished delegates, participants, and my dear friends. A very good morning and a very warm welcome to this regional conclave. Today, we gather to reaffirm our commitment to a stronger, more collaborative approach to food safety and standards within the Asia region. This conclave, my dear friends, represents more than just the meeting of minds. It is, in fact, a vital milestone in our collective journey towards securing safer and a healthier food system, not only for our region, but also for the entire world. Asia's diversity in its culture, agriculture, and food systems positions us uniquely on the global stage. We're responsible for a significant portion of the world's agricultural production, and our contributions to the international food trade are immense. However, with this prominence comes our responsibility. The big responsibility to ensure food safety, food health, and fair trade practices that are in line with the international standards. Friends, food safety is a matter of global concern, and the Codex Alimentarius plays an indispensable role in safeguarding public health while also promoting equitable trade in the world. Codex standards, recognized as the global reference in WTO's SPS agreement, serve to align national regulations within the international norms. Although these standards and guidelines developed by the CAC are voluntary, many countries adopt them into their national legislation and use them as a reference for their own food regulations. The Codex Alimentarius has become an important reference point for international food trade and plays a vital role in protecting consumer health and ensuring the safety and quality of the global food supply. It is therefore an imperative that Asia not only participates, but actively leads the effort to shape these standards. And this will ensure that our regional realities and challenges are well represented. India, my dear friends, has been a member of the Codex Alimentarius Commission since 1964 and continues to contribute in the international food standards development process. Recognizing the importance of participation in the Codex, the Government of India established a Codex contact point in FSSAI under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. And through the FSSAI, India has been successfully aligning its national food safety standards with the Codex norms, understanding that harmonization is critical to thriving in a globalized food trade and maintaining the health of consumers by complying with these scientifically established food standards. FSSAI, as the National Codex Contact Point, actively participates in the Codex meetings and has facilitated India's position on Codex standards under consideration of the CAC and the Codex committees while developing international standards. India was then elected as a regional coordinator for the FAO-WHO Coordinating Committee for Asia in 2015 and continued for 2 terms, and during this period, we hosted 2 very successful meetings of the CCA-SIA, wherein India contributed in developing the SOPs for the regional coordinators and the code of practices for the street food vendors. Based on India's proposal, a new Codex Committee on Spices and Culinary Herbs was also established in the year 2013 to develop standards for spices. India has successfully hosted 7 sessions of this committee as the host secretariat, and the committee has successfully developed 11 spice standards as on date within these 7 sessions. However, despite the potential we hold as a region, there are challenges that we must address. The vast differences in the regulatory frameworks, the institutional capacities, and the technical expertise across the region can hinder our participation in the Codex and SPS discussions. Many national stakeholders are unaware of the Codex provisions limiting our ability to comply with international food safety standards. To address these challenges, we must enhance our regional collaboration. By pooling our resources, sharing technical expertise, and aligning our strategies, we can ensure that Codex standards protect our populations and promote trade and economic growth. Only through unity and cooperation can we elevate the region's role in shaping international food standards. My dear delegates, I hope this conclave will drive meaningful progress towards harmonizing food safety standards across the region. The benefits of such harmonization, particularly in alignment with Codex, are clear. It will not only facilitate seamless trade, but also strengthen food safety for all our populations. We also need to look ahead at the new and emerging sectors. Standards must be developed for areas such as aquaculture, processed foods, and organic farming, while addressing the new technologies like biotechnology and sustainable farming. These advancements are critical as we strive to make our food systems safer, more resilient, and sustainable for the future. I emphasize, capacity building must remain our priority. The WHO and the FAO have long supported developing nations through workshops, technical assistance, and training programs. This conclave provides a perfect platform to highlight these initiatives and build momentum for better capacity development across Asia. India, in collaboration with the Codex Trust Fund, has been a leader in strengthening the Codex structures and building national food control systems across the region. We've provided training to countries such as Bangladesh, Bhutan, Mauritius, Maldives, Nepal, Sri Lanka, and Timor-Leste, creating a strong foundation for Codex participation. And these efforts are not just about building capacity, but also about empowering our countries to actively contribute to the global standards that benefit us all. In conclusion, I believe this conclave can help us devise strategies to further strengthen our regulatory and technical capacities. We need robust legal frameworks for food control, risk-based inspections, and enhanced cooperation between public and private sectors. By working closely with international organizations like the FAO and WHO, we can leverage the resources necessary to build world-class food safety infrastructures and develop scientific expertise for risk assessments. Friends, the journey towards safer food and fairer trade is a shared responsibility. Today's discussion are an important step in the right direction. By enhancing our collaboration and increasing our participation in the Codex, investing in capacity building, we can ensure that the voice of Asia is strong, unified, and influential on the global stage. Together, we will not only protect the health of our consumers, but also contribute to global food security, ensuring that Asia remains a vital and a respected player in the global food trade. I look forward to today's discussions and the strategies we will develop for a safer, healthier, and more prosperous future. My greetings once again to all the distinguished participants, as your valuable insights and inputs will add more meaning to this entire exercise.